welcome back to Tiger Max channel. Right now, today I am going to continue my previous video, Taylor series expansion of a function of two variables. Okay, we have solved already lots of problems in the previous video about how to find the Taylor series expansion of a function of two variables. Okay, now I am going to continue the rest of the problems in this session. Okay, right, start the problem. First one, find the Taylor series function of f of x comma y equal to x square plus xy plus y square in powers of x minus 1 and y minus 2. Okay, right? So very easiest one problem, right? So what we are already done in the previous problem, the same procedure we can follow to do this sum. Okay, right? So f is given very simple form, f of x comma y is equal to, isn't it? So x square plus xy plus y square is the value of f. Okay, I am going to find out the partial derivatives of f with respect to the following. Okay, and I need to find out the power series expansion, Taylor series expansion in the powers of x minus 1 and y minus 2. Okay, so what is f? F is x square plus xy plus y square, and then what is this? X minus 1, isn't it? Let us take that value be h. H is equal to x minus 1 and k is equal to y minus 2. Therefore, what is a? A is except minus, so you have to take 1. B is except minus, it is 2. Suppose it is plus 2 means b is minus 2. Why? Because of h is equal to what? X minus a. Minus a is equal to minus 1, isn't it? A is equal to 1. Same like that. Minus b, k is equal to what? Y minus b. So minus b is here. So minus b is equal to minus 2. So b is equal to 2. Simply you have to take the negative of the value next to x. Okay, that's all. So minus 1 is here. So a equal to plus 1 and minus 2 is here. So that's why I am taking b is equal to 2. So I have to find out the value of a and b. So I am going to find out the Taylor series expansion about the point 1 comma 2. Okay, right? So value at 1 comma 2 function and its value at 1 comma 2, right? So I am going to take the partial derivative of this function with respect to all this one and then finding the value at the point 1 comma 2. Substituting Taylor series expansion formula, we can get the Taylor series expansion of this function at the point 1 comma 2 or in powers of x minus 1 and y minus 2. Okay, so right, f. So what is the value of f at 1.2? Right, no need to find the value at first. Okay, so first I am going to find the derivative value of the function and then finally we can calculate the value at the point 1 comma 2, right? So what is fx? Derivative of f with respect to x partially. So 2x plus x becomes 1, 1 into y, y. Same like that, what is fy? This becomes 0, y becomes 1, x into 1, x plus y square becomes 2y. What is f double x? Derivative of fx, once again with respect to x, you will get 2, isn't it? Same like that, what is fxy? Derivative of x with respect to y, you will get fxy, that is 1, 0 plus 1. Then f double y is obtained by taking partial derivative of y, partial derivative of fy with respect to y once again. So that is equal to 2, right? So all the value, all fx, fxy, f double y are constants. So the third order partial derivatives of f automatically will become 0 because all these are constants. Okay, so when we taking partially differentiate with respect to x, y, anything like that, the value becomes 0. So no need to find out all these 4 values in this problem. Okay, right? So after find out these values, so we go for writing the Taylor series expansion by Taylor series formula, right? Right, no, sorry. No, sorry. Now let us go to find the value at 1, 2. So what is the value of f at 1, 2? By substituting x equal to 1 and y equal to 2 here. So 1 plus 1 into 2 plus 4, right? 1 plus 2 plus 4, that is equal to 7, isn't it? So f is 7. And then fx, what is fx? 1, 2, substitute 1, 2. 1 into 2, 2 plus 2, it is 4. And then fy is equal to 1, 2. 1 plus 2 to 4, 5. Right? So all the other values as usual same, isn't it? fxy 1, fwy equal to 2. Okay? Substitute all the values, all these values into Taylor series expansion, you can get the answer. Okay? Right. So what is the Taylor series expansion for this function? Taylor series expansion of f of x comma y at a comma b is given by f of x comma y is equal to f of a comma b plus 1 by 1 factorial into x into fx plus y into, sorry, h into fx plus k into fy plus 1 by 2 factorial into h square into f double x plus 2hk into f xy plus k square into f double y plus dot dot dot, isn't it? So what is f of x comma y? That is x square plus xy plus y square. So x square plus xy plus y square is equal to f of a comma b. What is the value of f at a comma b? That is 1, 2 is 7. So 7 plus 1 by 1 factorial into, what is h? H is x minus 1, isn't it? X minus 1. What is fx? Fx is 4 plus k. K is y minus 2 into fy. Fy is 5 plus 1 by 2 factorial into x minus 1 the whole square into f double x is 2 plus 2 into x minus 1 into y minus 2 into 1 plus y minus 2 the whole square into f double y. What is f double y? It is 2 plus that. Okay, so 7 plus 4 into x minus 1 plus 5 into y minus 2 plus, we can multiply, what is the value of 1 by 2 factorial? It is 2, we can multiply it by, we can multiply the 2 inside the bracket, what will get plus x minus 1 the whole square, this 2 cancel with this one, similarly this 2 cancel with this 2, so plus x minus 1 into y minus 2 plus y minus 2 the whole square. Okay, no need to put the dot dot dot. Why? Because already the Taylor series expansion is terminated up to this third term, isn't it? So all the further terms become 0, so no need to write plus dot dot dot. Okay, so the expansion value is terminated up to the third term. Okay, so that's all. And this is the Taylor series expansion of the function x square plus xy plus y square at the point 1, 2. Here, look at that. You can get the Taylor series expansion in powers of x minus 1 and y minus 2. That's all. So very easiest one problem. Right? Let us do the next problem. f of x comma y is equal to x square y plus 3y minus 2 in powers of x minus 1 and y plus 2 up to third degree term. Expand. Okay. Expand f in powers of x minus y and y plus 2 up to third degree term. Okay. Right. So what is f? So f is given us x square y plus 3y minus 2, right? What is given? We need to find the Taylor series expansion in powers of x minus 1 and y plus 2. So h is equal to x minus 1. Therefore, what is a? The negative value of this value is 1. So k is equal to y plus 2. Therefore, what is b? Is minus 2, right? Isn't it? Right. So what is now let us go to find the function value. Function and value of the function at 1 comma minus 2. Okay, that's what we are going to do, right? So what is f? X square y plus 3y minus 2, isn't it? So what is fx? 2xy, isn't it? 2xy. And then what is fy? X square plus 3, isn't it? And then f double x is equal to taking the partial derivative of fx once again with respect to x. So x becomes 1, so 2y. F xy equal to, differentiate this with respect to y becomes 1, so 2x. And then f double y with respect to y once again, so it becomes 0. Then f triple x is equal to, right? Derivative of f double x with respect to x once again, so 0. F double x with respect to y becomes 2. F xy with respect to y, f xy with respect to y becomes 0. F triple y automatically 0, isn't it? Right? That's all. So now let us go to find the value of the function at 1 comma 2. So what is f at 1 comma minus 2? Sorry, 1 comma minus 2. So 1 square is 1 into minus 2. 1 square into minus 2 plus 3 into minus 2 minus 2. Okay. So this is minus 2 minus 6 minus 2. Isn't it? So what? Minus 6 minus 10. So f is minus 10. Right? What is fx? 2 into 1 into minus 2. So minus 4. Isn't it? Fy is 1 square 1 plus 3 4 plus 4. What is f double x? Y at minus 2, right? So minus 4. F xy is 2 into 1, it is 2. Right? So f double y is 0 and f triple x 0. F double x y is 2 and then f x double y 0. F triple y equal to 0. Right? Now I am going to substitute all these values into Taylor series expansion formula to get the expansion in powers of x minus 1 and y plus 2. Okay, right? So what is f of x comma y? By Taylor series expansion, what is f of x comma y is equal to f of a comma b plus 1 by 1 factorial into h into fx plus k into fy plus 1 by 2 factorial into h square into f double x plus 2hk into fxy plus k square into f double y plus 1 by 3 factorial into h cube into f triple x plus 3 h square k into f double xy plus 3h k square into f x double y plus k cube into f triple y plus data, isn't it? So this is the Taylor series expansion of f of x comma y at the point a comma b, right? So now let us go. Now I am going to substitute all these values in this expansion to get the answer. Okay, and what is f of x comma y? Therefore x square y plus 3y minus 2 is equal to, what is the value of f? Minus 10 plus 1 by 1 factorial is 1. Okay, right? Or write it generally 1 by 1 factorial. What is h? X minus 1, isn't it? Into what is fx? Minus 4 plus what is k? Y plus 2 into plus 4 plus 1 by 2 factorial into h square x minus 1 the whole square into minus 4. F double x is minus 4 plus 2 into x minus 1 into y plus 2 into fxy is 2, and then f double y is 0. So f double y is 0, so entire term becomes 0, and plus in the third order only one term alone here, all the remaining terms become 0. So the first term becomes 0, the second term becomes 3 into x minus 1 the whole square into y plus 2 into what is the value of f double x y? It is 2. So other terms become 0, right? That's all. So simplified it, you can get the answer. Plus minus 10 minus 4 into x minus 1 plus 4 into y plus 2, and then multiply that 2 inside the bracket. So minus 2 into x minus 1 the whole square plus 2 into x minus 1 into y plus 2. We can cancel 1 2 with that 2. So this 2 is remaining 2 into x minus 1 into y plus 2. And then plus 1 by 3 factorial, isn't it? 3 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3, it is 6. That 6 cancel with this 3 into 2, 6. Okay, so remaining x minus 1 the whole square into y plus 2. So this is the Taylor series expansion of this function at 1 comma minus 2 or in powers of x minus 1 and y plus 2. That's a very easiest one problem, right? Next one. Expand f of x comma y equal to x square y square plus 2x square y plus 3x y square in powers of x plus 2 and y minus 1 up to third degree term. Okay, so what is given? F is given, isn't it? So what is f? X square y square plus 2x square y plus 3x y square, isn't it? Right. So what is h? X plus 2. What is k? Y minus 1. Therefore what is a? Minus 2. Plus 2 is here, so I take it as minus 2. So what is b? Minus 1 is here, so I have to take plus 1. Right. So now I am going to find out the values. of the function. Function at value at -2 comma 1. Okay. So what is f? X square y square plus 2x square y plus 3x y square, isn't it? Right. So what is fx? Partial derivative of f with respect to x. So 2x into y square plus 4xy, isn't it? X square becomes 2x. 2 into 2x into y, 4x. Plus 3 into 1 into y square, 3y square. And then fy. So derivative of f with respect to y partially. So 2y. So 2x square y plus y becomes 1. So 2x square plus 2y. So 6xy. And then f double x. So differentiate fx once again with respect to x partially. So 2y square plus 4y. That's all. The third term becomes 0. fxy. Differentiate fx with respect to y partially. So this becomes 2y. So 4xy plus 4x plus 6y. Isn't it? And then f double y. What is f double y? Fy with respect to y once again. So 2x square. This becomes 0 plus 6x. And then f triple x equal to, right? So this term containing only y terms alone. So differentiating x partially, it will become 0, right? F x y. So double x with respect to y. So what? 4y plus 4, isn't it? So f x double y, xy with respect to y. So 4x plus 6. This becomes 0, this becomes 6. And then f triple y. So f double y with respect to y. So this becomes 0. Right? So value at -2 comma. Isn't it? So what is x -2 and y is 1, isn't it? Substitute here, what you let -2 square, isn't it? -2 the whole square. So y becomes 1, don't worry about it. So plus 2 into 4 plus 3 into -2, isn't it? So 4 plus 8 minus 6, 12 minus 6, 6. So value of f at -2 comma 1 is 6. And then fx equal to, so 2 into -2 -4 and then 4 into -2 into 1 -8 and then y becomes 1, so plus 3. So -4 -8 -12 plus 3 is -9, isn't it? So I write it directly, it as -9 and then fy becomes 2 into 4, so 8, isn't it? 2 into 4, 8. 8 plus 8, 16, isn't it? 2 into 2 square is 4, 2 into 4, 8, plus 2 into -2 square, 4, 2 into 4, 8, minus 6 into -2 into 1, so -12, isn't it? So 16 minus 12, 4. So value of fy is 4, and then f double x. What is f double x? Substitute the value -2 comma 1 here. So y is 1, so 2 plus 4, 6, and then fxy is equal to 4 into -2. 4 into -2 is -8. Again -8 plus 6. So what? -16 plus 6, -10. So -10. And then f double y equal to, what is f double y? Substitute that value. -2 is here, so plus 4, 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 6 into minus 2. So minus 12 plus 8 minus 4. Isn't it? And then f triple x is equal to 0. F double x y is equal to, what is y? It is 1. So 4 plus 4, 8. F x double y equal to, x is minus 2. So 4 into minus 2, minus 8 plus 6. So minus 2. As usually, f triple y is equal to 0 already. F triple y equal to 0. That's all. So now I find out all these values here. Now let us go to substitute this value into Taylor series expansion formula to get the answer. Right? So what is f of x comma y? F at a comma b plus 1 by 1 factorial into h into fx plus k into fy plus 1 by 2 factorial into h square into f double x plus 2hk into fy plus k square into f double y plus 1 by 3 factorial into h cube into f triple x plus 3h square k into f double xy plus 3hk square into f x double y and plus k cube into f triple y. Okay, plus that. Substitute all the values here. So the given function is x square y square plus 2 x square y plus 3x y square is equal to, what is the value of f? 6. So 6 plus 1 by 1 factorial into what is h? This is h, this is k, isn't it? So x plus 2 into fx. Fx is minus 9 plus y minus 1 into fy 4 plus 1 by 2 factorial into x plus 2 the whole square into f double x 6 plus 2 into x plus 2 into y minus 1, 2 into x plus 2 into y minus 1 into f double xy. F xy is minus 10 plus y minus 1 the whole square into f double y minus 4 plus 1 by 3 factorial into here. So first and third term becomes 0. So no need to write that first and third term. So just write it 0. Okay. And then 3h square k. So 3 into h is x plus 2 whole square into k y minus 1 into 8 and then plus 3 into x plus 2 into y minus 1 the whole square into minus 2 plus 0. Isn't it? That's all. Simplified it, you can get the answer. 6. And then 6 minus 9 into x plus 2 plus 4 into y minus 1 plus 1 by, shall we multiply that 2 inside the bracket? 2 factorial is 2. You can multiply this inside the bracket, okay? So what? Plus 3 into x plus 2 the whole square minus 10 into this 2, cancel with that 2, minus 10 into x plus 2 into y minus 1. We can cancel that minus 4 with this 2, so minus 2 is here, so minus 2 into y minus 1 the whole square plus 1 by 6, isn't it? Right? Shall we multiply it inside the bracket? So what? That 3 with 3 is cancelled with that 6, so remaining 2 is in the denominator. We can cancel that 2 with this 8, it becomes 4. So plus 4 into x plus 2 the whole square into y minus 1. And then 6 is here, minus 6 is here. So cancel that 6 with 6. So you will get minus 1 is remaining, x plus 2 into y minus 1 the whole square plus that. So they want only up to third degree term, just we stopped it, okay? Right? So this is the Taylor series expansion of this function in two variables about the point minus 2 comma 1 are in powers of x plus 2 and y minus 1, right? That's all. Expand f of x comma y is equal to e power xy in Taylor series at 1 comma 1 up to second degree term. Okay, that's right. So the point is directly given, isn't it? So f of x comma y is e power xy. So a comma b is given directly. So it is 1 comma 1. So a is 1, b is also 1. So what is h? X minus a. That is equal to x minus 1. K is equal to y minus b. That is equal to y minus 1. So h and k are x minus 1 and y minus 1. Right? So function and its value at 1 comma 1. So what is f? E power xy, isn't it? What is fx? Differentiate f with respect to x partially. So e power xy into xy, derivative of xy becomes x becomes 1. 1 into y, it is y. So fy is equal to e power xy is same e power xy into derivative of xy becomes y becomes 1. So x into 1, it is x. Okay. And then f double x. F double x means derivative of fx with respect to x once again partially. So here we are going to differentiate x partially. So this y is treated as a constant. So we keep it as say, taking the derivative of e power xy with respect to x. So again you will get y. So what you will get? So y square into e power xy. And then fxy. Fx with respect to y. Here there are two functions in product, isn't it? E power xy. This term containing y and also this term containing y. So applying product rule between the two, right? So first I am going to differentiate this one. So e power xy into with respect to y, so it becomes x into this y, right? Or otherwise derivative of this becomes here with respect to y, isn't it? E power xy into y becomes 1, x into 1, x into this y plus e power xy into derivative of y with respect to y becomes 1. Okay. So e power xy, we can take it as common. So xy plus 1. This is the value of xy. And then f double y equal to, what is f double y? Fy with respect to y. So you have to take this as a constant, we keep it as same, no need to apply product rule. Why? Because we are going to differentiate with respect to y alone. So y is only in the first term alone. So just taking the derivative of the first term alone. So keep the second term as constant. So x into derivative of e power xy is e power xy into with respect to y, it becomes x. So what? So x square into e power xy. Now let us go to find the value at 1 comma. So what is that value? 1 into 1 e power e. Okay, that is the value of e. So then fx equal to, the fx is also e. Fy, it is e. E power 1 into 1 e into 1 e. And then f double x is equal to E. Isn't it? Where is that one? Here it is F double x. So F double x equal to 1 into e power 1 e. Same like that F xy. 1 into 1, 1 plus 1, 2. 2 into e, 2e. Right? And then F double y equal to 1 into e. That's all. So after find out all these values, go for substituting in Taylor series expansion. What is the formula for Taylor series expansion? Up to 2 times, isn't it? F of a comma b plus 1 by 1 factorial into h into fx plus k into fy plus 1 by 2 factorial into h square into f double x plus 2hk into f xy plus k square into f double y. Okay, just we need up to second degree terms. So I stop this expansion up to the second degree. That's all. So what is this value of f of x comma y? E power xy is equal to what is f of a comma b? Value of f at a comma b. A comma b is 1 comma 1. So it is e. So e plus 1 by 1 factorial. Okay, I write it here. What is h? H is x minus 1. What is fx? E. K is y minus 1 into fy is e. Okay, plus 1 by 2 factorial into x minus 1 the whole square into e, isn't it? F double x. F double x is e. Plus 2 into x minus 1 into y minus 1 into fxy is 2e. 2e plus y minus 1 the whole square into f double y. Double y is e. That's all. So simplified it. We can take e as common from all the terms. So after taking e as common, this first term becomes 1 plus this e is taken outside. So remaining x minus 1 plus y minus 1 and then one by 2 plus 1 by 2 into x minus 1 the whole square plus 4 into x minus 1 into y minus 1 into e plus y minus 1 the whole square. Is it right? That's all. E is taken outside. Or otherwise no need to take e as common. Okay. Just you simplified that term, you can stop this problem. Okay. Right. So that's all. So up to the second degree term, so we stopped it. Okay. No need to simplify it furtherly. Okay. That's all. This is the Taylor series expansion of e power xy at the point 1 comma 1. Okay. Next one. Expand sine of xy in powers of x minus 1 and y minus y by 2 up to second degree terms. Okay. Right. So what is f? F of x comma y is equal to sine of x, isn't it? Right. H is equal to x minus 1, therefore a is equal to 1. A is equal to y minus pi by 2, therefore b is equal to pi by 2. Right. So function and then value at 1 comma pi by 2. Okay. So what is f? Sine of xy. Then what is fx? Sin becomes cos. Cos of xy, and then derivative of xy with respect to x becomes x is 1 y. I write it in front, okay? Right? Then fy is equal to same like that cos xy into xy with respect to y becomes x. And then f double x. Fx with respect to x once again. So this y is constant, so keep it as same. So derivative of cos xy becomes minus sin of xy into what is the derivative of xy with respect to x becomes, it is 1 into y. So we can multiply this minus y into y square. Don't multiply this y with this angle, okay? So y into y square into sin of xy. And then f xy is equal to f x with respect to y. So we need to apply product rule between that two. So first I am going to differentiate y with respect to y. It is 1 into cos xy plus y into what is the derivative of cos xy minus sin xy into with respect to y means you will get x, isn't it? Y becomes 1 into x. That's all. So that is equal to cos of xy minus xy into sin of x. And then finally fwy. Differentiate this once again with respect to y. So x is here, so keep it as constant. What is the derivative of cos y with respect to y? That is minus sin of xy into y becomes 1 into x. That is equal to minus x square into sin of xy. So this is the value of fwy. Now let us go to find the value at the point 1 comma pi by 2. Look at that value here. X and y and product x into y, isn't it? So this is x, this is y. So 1 into pi by 2, it is pi by 2. Okay. So this is the value of xy. So value of xy is pi by 2. Okay. So what is cos pi by 2? 0. What is sin pi by 2? 1. So wherever you find sin xy is 1, cos xy becomes 0. Okay. Right? Substitute here easily you can find out the value. What is f? Sin of xy, it is 1. Okay. Right? Cos xy fx, it becomes 0. Fy, this also becomes 0. And then f double x. What is f double x? Minus y square, isn't it? Minus y square into sin y. What is y? What is y? Pi. So minus y square means pi square by 4 into 1. Isn't it? Sin xy becomes 1. And then xy. Cos y becomes 0 minus pi by 2 into 1. That is equal to minus pi by 2. And then f double y equal to sin xy becomes 1. X square, x is 1. So minus 1. 1 square into 1. So minus 1. Okay. So I just find out all these values here. Substitute all these values into Taylor series expansion. You can get the answer. Okay. What is the Taylor series expansion of function f of x comma y into degree terms? F of a comma b plus 1 by 1 factorial into h into fx plus k into fy plus 1 by 2 factorial into h square into f double x plus 2hk into fxy plus k square into f double y. So we need up to second degree terms. So that's why I stopped up to the second term alone, right? What is f of x comma y? Sin of x comma y is equal. What is f1? Isn't it? Plus the entire term becomes 0. 1 by 1 factorial into 0 plus 0 plus 1 by 2 factorial into h square. H square is x minus 1 the whole square, isn't it? H is x minus 1, isn't it? Into f double x minus pi square by 4 plus 2 into x minus 1 into y minus pi by 2 into fxy. Fxy is minus pi by 2 plus k square. K is y minus pi by 2 the whole square into f double y is minus. That's all. So that is equal to 1 plus 1 by 2 factorial into minus pi square by 4 into x minus 1 the whole square minus pi into x minus 1 into y minus pi by 2 minus y minus pi by 2 the whole square. So this is the expansion of sin of x comma y, okay, about the point x minus 1 and y minus pi by 2 up to second degree term. Okay, so that's all. So up to this problem, so I worked out almost every problem in Taylor series function of two variables. Okay, right? Thank you.